3,000 my district, keep that my right hand to the Bible. Now you can say that if I was my idol. I ain't tryna talk that I fuck, I model. Met her outside, but it felt good inside her. Boy, you was up, you was hang with my rivals. You not the shooter, boy, you just the rider. Block for the spag, got no top for no fighters. Black getting hurt, you know I took out the sweater. Gotta get a knock, nigga, that my vendetta. Dead or alive, nigga, anything better. Headshot caught at the one time header. I'm in the land with the band on leather. I'm throwing the money in the club, it fall like a feather. I'm trapping on that block in the rain and the weather. This bitch was getting ran off straight in the telly. MF my hip, boy, before I got Kelly. Life on the stupid, it look like machete. Baby like that, but the backside heavy. I shot the movie out that phone called Billy. Caught him at the pit, that's a cold that edit. Racking my hand, I had to buy her tennis. I'm just getting started, and they thought I was finished. Left it, the feeling, I ain't somebody menace. You talking on the net, but that hoe, I don't get it. I'm dead, man, need cash that on the skeleton. That bitch don't want nothing from B1 but a present. I don't know about that pass when I pop the hoe, they send them to heaven. Make shit move when I feel like a legend. Diamond cross on me, the brand new pendant. But you already knew she was finna pop when you said it. Bad ass bitch, now she lying, she sex. I'm holding the.
You already know what the fuck going on, man. We are live. It's motherfucking Crash Out. We are live. Crash Out Economics. We back in the flesh. Yo, we got some terrible news going on right now, man. The Trump is about to address the nation, and it's not looking so good. Trump addressing the nation. Let's see what this motherfucker about to say. Let's see what the fuck this dude is about to say. It's about to be some bullshit. If I were to guess, I think that he's pretty much going to say that people like me and probably people like you that are watching this and anyone that has any type of leftist and or liberal views should be thrown in jail. Also, too, I think he's going to say that China stole the election. It's going to be a whole lot of complete, I just don't even know what to describe it as. We're going to tune in with this shit. Let me just tell people that we live. We in this motherfucker. It's about to start in exactly 7 minutes. 7 minutes. We only got 5 minutes to save the world. You already know. Should we watch this shit on AP News, or are we gonna watch this shit on PBS? I don't know. Support journalism. You already know, Ski. Let's see what's going on right now. I'm already knowing that this is about to be. I think this is about to be one for the ages. If I were to guess, I think that this might be one of the more legendary speeches that we covered on this channel. We saw the one speech that he did for 4th of July. I thought it was pretty legendary somewhat. But in some other news, it's looking like we might put boots on the ground in Iran. And that's obviously not very good. People are about to get lasered. Yo, this vice admiral, isn't this the dude that had the neck that had he was like a lizard man? Yo, high key, I want to talk about something that's very important. Chuck Schumer farting. He got hit with the Dookie disease. Bro farted on camera the other day.
The American people need to know, of course, how and why this chaos is spreading through their streets, and we need a complete investigation that's independent.
Listen up.
Now on Iran and the NDAA.
Bro said...
Now on Iran and the NDAA. When all the Trump administration can say about his...
Bro started laughing. What a fucking freak, man. On top of that, some other breaking news. We got Fox News, showing some real compassion for the homeless.
Do you know that you can't be sleeping here?
Yeah, I know.
So why are you doing it?
I'm not sleeping here.
Mayor Mom.
Dude, these Fox News people are such dickheads. Like, I don't even know what...
Do you know that you can't...
What they were trying to accomplish with this. They just wanted to harass homeless people and blame it on Mayor Mamdani. I've never seen some shit like this.
Do you know that you can't be sleeping here?
Yeah, I know.
So why are you doing it?
I'm not sleeping here.
Mayor Mom...
Like, in reality, this network has enough money to, obviously, if they really cared about the situation, they could get these people off the street. That they don't have to be like harassing them and using them for a fucking Jesse Waters segment. But, that is just like Fox News. The last time we saw Jesse Waters talk about homeless people, he said that he wanted the homeless people to basically fight to the death. Did this shit start yet? No. This dude's calling for boots to the ground. This is the guy that had his neck shit open.
Navy SEAL Robert Harwood grew up in Iran, led invasions in Afghanistan,
Who
Iraq.
remembers this motherfucker? Yo. Whenever I look at him, I think of the dude that was like Fox News mask. Yo, this is a motherfucker that was
hands over the nuclear material stops.
He was wearing a fucking mask. This is the same guy. We're supposed to trust a skinwalker to want to like. That's trying to have us fucking go. But yeah, in new breaking news, they're basically saying that the new targets of the U.S. is choosing and striking in Iran. If you don't know, we're fucking attacking Iran right now. And it's looking like the targets that they're choosing are specifically for boots on the ground.
Iran Policy Project joins us now. So when you listen to the president, you think he's evolved to where you're at. And that is, you can't trust these people. They don't have legitimate aims.
Dude, we are such a failed society that we're like, we can't trust these people in Iran when we're the ones that killed their leader in the middle of investigations. Like, what is its American exceptionalism?
And they got to be stopped.
Without a doubt, Brian. And my phone was blown up yesterday from all my Iranian contacts. They're all cheering. They know the opportunity the president has. His use of force here is really reinstated.
He still looks like he's wearing a mask. It looks like they just filled in the fucking area where that shit was gone, where there was a gap between the mask and the rest of his body.
It's also illustrated how weak the Iranians is in that they have not responded. And everyone knew at the end of the day from a historical content that...
Dude, why is he looking at us like that, man? Like, blink or some shit.
Iran has never capitulated on anything. They've only worked to enhance their position, their financial status, and the president understands this. Right. I think he's come to that realization in this first step.
Yeah, so basically you see Fox News is trying to get this, get people to do this shit. Pete Hegseth is checking everyone's testosterone because we want to be like a testosterone army full of chuds that are primed up and ready to fuck each other.
Apparently, Pete Hegseth is attempting another rebrand of the Pentagon. Allow me to introduce you to the High T Department of War, where the T stands for testosterone.
Our most decisive tactical advantage will always be the individual.
Their most... Dude, like their highest tactical advantage is like giving everyone testosterone.
Warfighter.
Gender affirming care.
We have a sacred duty to maintain that advantage, which is why we must constantly look for new ways to optimize your performance, your resilience, and your long-term health. And to meet that commitment today, I'm authorizing a new screening program for testosterone deficiency for our service members, ensuring you...
This seems like a personal problem. Like, what if it's just him who has like fucking erectile dysfunction or some
have
shit?
The right testosterone levels to operate at your absolute best.
This is not a parody. This new mandatory policy will test both male and female troops over 30 for low testosterone.
Wait, you're testing what? I didn't even know that was a bad medical condition if women have less low testosterone, but I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I don't know why they're obsessed with this shit. Yeah, someone said, what is this bald-headed demon talking about? Dude, I thought this shit starts at 6. What are we waiting on? The fuck we waiting on, man? Maybe a different stream. Where that though? Yo, the free Epstein, he innocent. That's what the chat's saying on fucking on Associated Press. Let's get a little preview of what see what the little preview of what this is. Just
this morning, new details about the primetime address President Trump is set to deliver tonight.
It's really, really big news. It doesn't get bigger because without free and fair elections, you don't have a country.
Sources tell Reuters the speech is expected to reveal intelligence claiming that China had the ability to interfere in the 2020 presidential election, and that
Wait,
Beijing...
so they're just saying that they had the ability to interfere, but they don't really know like whether or not they did or not? Like, what the fuck is going on? Yo, I'm low-key nervous about this speech. I feel like he's gonna be like announcing that he's gonna do the "let's kill everyone and fuck you, die" bill, or the like some crazy shit like that. It only makes sense. Yo, why hasn't this shit started? He said 9 p.m. Eastern.
Beijing may have gained access to U.S. voter data. The White House overnight not commenting. An intelligence community assessment back in 2021 found no indication any foreign actor altered the 2020 vote. Trump's address tonight comes a day after his nominee for National Intelligence Director, Jay Clayton, faced a confirmation hearing on Capitol.
Yeah, so Jay Clayton, who is a crypto scammer, straight up couldn't answer whether or not who won the 2020 election. And a lot of people are thinking it's because they want to get John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock out of the Senate so Republicans don't lose the trifecta or even just lose the Senate.
And refused to say outright that Joe Biden won the 2020 election.
Just asking a really simple question. Who won the 2020 election?
As I said to you, we went through our processes, and Joe Biden became the president of the United States.
And answer the question, who won the 2020 election?
I have answered the question.
Answer it. What is your answer?
I've given you my answer.
What is your answer? Isn't it humiliating to be unable to answer this question?
Bro, it's so cooked that they straight up, they answer it by saying that type of shit.
To have to indulge the president's delusions?
Also on Capitol Hill, the president's attorney general nominee, Todd Blanche, who previously served as Trump's personal attorney, was grilled by lawmakers from both parties.
Are you in President
Than ever
Trump
before.
friends?
This week it was announced that inflation saw the largest monthly...
We active. It's up.
6 years just happened. It was just given out. The media reported it, and we accept it. The best in 6 years. The tax cuts in our great, big, beautiful bill are saving hardworking.
Side note, he literally said that the tax cuts for the billionaires were working so hard that his homie bought a jet.
No tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors, along with the interest deduction on a loan used to purchase a car, but only if that car is made in America, and a 100% expensing for our job-creating businesses.
Oh, he's having trouble reading off the teleprompter.
Our stock markets are at their highest point in many years, but we can actually say of all time. And your 401ks, pensions, and retirement accounts are setting records every single day.
Bro, he was talking about we need to invade Iran.
The highest price for prescription drugs anywhere in the world. Now we pay the lowest price under my most favored.
Yeah, but this is about to be the most wild address. Like, this is about to be an address basically saying China stole the 2020
companies
election.
To act responsibly.
6 years later.
Drug prices are coming down by 70, 80, and 90%. TrumpRx.gov. This will...
Dude, real shit. They need to, put some type of pixelation to censor out his Ballachinian shit going on.
RX.gov and take advantage of it. But the cost of healthcare is coming way down because of what we've done with prescription.
No, but the bald-ass demon that we had earlier on stream was, the only person I've seen actively say we need boots on the ground
to save for their future. Billions and billions of dollars are being invested, put in by companies and individuals.
They need to for sure blur his Nekusi.
At age 18, they will have potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars in their account, and they'll get off to a great start in life. So for that, go to TrumpAccounts.gov and sign up.
He's starting off with a commercial.
Who'd like to sign up. Our previously wide open borders have been transformed into the...
Yeah, so it's I hate how every single speech has to start with damn near a ground news ad, but it's a straight up just Trump accounts, illegal immigrants.
That is zero. Nobody thought it was possible. We had the worst border in the history of our country, and now we have the best. Crime is plummeting nationwide with the murder rate at its lowest level since 1900, or more than 125 years ago. We're making a record investment in.
It's crazy they cut all. Well, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure like when presidents do addresses, don't they like cut all the cable and shit?
I built it during my first
Maybe
term.
not every channel.
And unfortunately, we're forced to use it now. We won in Venezuela, which is now working with us to produce millions and millions of barrels of oil. We are likewise winning big in Iran, and you will see the fruits of that labor very, very shortly.
They might put boots in the ground. It just is coming out today.
Doing really well, but we still have a major challenge that must be urgently addressed, because no country can be great without fair and honest elections. You have to trust your country, because if there can be no trust, there can be no greatness. And that's very simple. No trust, no greatness. For many years, I've called for bold, swift, and decisive action to protect the integrity of America's elections. Every American deserves to know that when they cast their vote,
this is wild coming from the motherfucker that tried to overthrow the government.
And that is to make that system secure. One where cheating and interference are not just difficult, but virtually impossible. Unfortunately, the system we have today falls catastrophically short of that standard. Tonight, I'm announcing the immediate declassification and release of critical intelligence, revealing shocking vulnerabilities in our
declassified shit, y'all.
This evidence shows that the election system we have dangerously exposes, and really exposes like levels never thought possible, to hacking, exploitation, and...
Why did it take 6 years? Why did they bring this up before?
Disturbingly, this vital information has for many years been covered up and hidden from you. The American people, our beautiful, our great American people.
Our beautiful people.
But that all changes right now. The documents we will release starting tonight have been gathered by the White House Government Transparency Task Force, a great group of people.
Whoever his speechwriter is got the easiest fucking job.
Intelligence Advisory Board, supported by our top intelligence agency chiefs, who have all...
I'm telling you, they got documents. They got the most beautiful
this
documents.
Evening and fully confirmed their authenticity.
It's fully
You can see
confirmed.
these documents for yourself at whitehouse.gov. That's whitehouse.gov. Go check it out.
Go check it out.
Our purpose in disclosing this information is not to weaken confidence in election, but to earn that confidence by confronting vulnerabilities and correcting them very, very quickly. And that's what we're doing. The documents cover 5 major areas of concern.
Maybe it's not yet.
First, they show that over a period of years, starting during the 2020 election cycle, the People's Republic of China carried out what is believed to be the largest compromise of election data in history, resulting in China's illicit acquisition of 220 million U.S. voter files. Information includes names, addresses, phone numbers, political party preferences, and other sensitive data that would be needed to register to vote and engage in other nefarious activities, which is exactly what was happening. This data loss presents an unprecedented election security nightmare.
So China has all the voting info?
China assigned a data exploitation unit specifically to this new project. Compounding the travesty, the second set of documents we are releasing reveals that members of the deep state, very famous group of people, in many cases, in our intelligence agency work to actively suppress and downplay information about the extent of China's sinister election meddling, covering it up from both the president and the American people like nobody thought was possible.
Dude, he was in office and it was his CIA.
Compromise of voter registration files in 2020 when they discovered that tens of millions of voter data, think of that, tens of millions of voters' data in 18 states have been bought, stolen, or hacked by China. Yet
Wait,
those
he just said that the
responsible for
elections
sounding
were
the alarm
hacked?
instead kept the information secret and hidden. They did not disclose to me as president.
They did not disclose.
Else, and to the best of our knowledge, they did not inform Congress. In fact, all they kept saying is, "This is the most secure election in the history of our country."
Oh, dude,
a
this is
standard,
so
very pat
fucking
line
dumb.
that was divvied out to say the cover-up of.
Dude, this makes no sense. In 2020, he was president.
Disturbing in light of the additional information showing that China engaged in other election-related activities to undermine my first administration and our 2020 campaign. They did not want, and they just didn't want it. They fought like hell not to have it, Donald Trump, to win, and for good reason.
Why is he talking about himself in
As
third
the
person?
documents we are releasing show, CIA reporting explicitly stated, and I quote, in mid-2018, the Chinese Communist Party's policy.
Dude, why is the mic so close to his face? It's like an ASMR.
Were opposed to the U.S. president in an effort to reduce the U.S. president's votes and make him resign or prevent his re-election. Isn't that nice?
What?
Also, in mid-2018, China was working to
How would they make
the
him
results
resign
of the
if he's-
U.S. midterm
What?
elections and later the results of the 2020 presidential election itself. Separately, in mid-2019, the Chinese government's strategy against the United States was focused on undermining domestic confidence in the U.S. president. They wanted to just make you sound like your president wasn't so hot, when actually your president has done a great
Bro, what the fuck even is this
possible
shit?
to do exactly that.
This is like a ramble.
Going on, this document says, and this is by the CIA, the strategy included efforts to use Chinese contacts with big U.S. companies to influence U.S. business leaders to turn against the President of the United States of America.
Yo, so is he trying to blame? This is like listening to Alex Jones. He's trying to blame people not liking him on China.
Sums of money to write more negative articles about him,
This is
as
so
many
fucking dumb,
as
man.
they could, and they didn't care what they said. The Chinese government wanted U.S. president to lose the next election, and the reason they wanted me to lose is because they knew I was wise to them, charged them billions and billions.
I rise to them?
Tariffs, and built the strongest military anywhere in the world. We have the strongest military.
This is so fucking dumb also because it's like, yo, like we're directly dependent on China. Like,
The name
we're in a
of the
codependent
person
relationship.
doing the quote is now under review, but it gets even worse. Raw intelligence obtained by the
It gets
FBI in
worse.
2020, yet buried by rogue bureaucrats, stated that China's activities even included an attempt to manufacture illegal ballots for Joe Biden. Documents show that during this period, dozens of significant CIA and NSA reports about China's election targeting were.
Yo, China made fake ballots.
Presidential briefing. These were briefings I would get almost every day. Everything was kept out that was of importance. One email among intelligence analysts admitted that they had, quote, deliberately massaged the presidential daily briefing to withhold information regarding Chinese activities.
Yo, so China was so deep in our government that they made you not read the briefings?
That she was running, quote, a shadow government, unquote, to keep intelligence about China's election meddling from becoming
some
known
Alex Jones
and
shit,
to keep
man.
it away from the honorable press. Other officials who witnessed such efforts perceived the
This is
motivations to be.
Top 10. This is top 10 craziest speech I've heard
Recently,
from
we
this
found
motherfucker.
significant numbers of burn bags in formation, and this is a group of
What's a
bags
burn
that
bag?
were used to destroy information given by President Barack Hussein Obama to be burned. It was supposed to be burned.
What? How'd you find the burn bag 6 years later?
At a different level by different people, incinerated and checked, but it never happened. Maybe we got lucky. We believe this was not
None of this
done
makes any
on
sense.
purpose, but rather through gross incompetence of the people that was supposed to burn the bags. But the findings are stunning.
What's in
Today,
it?
I'm asking the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, the Department of Justice, the FBI, and the CIA to investigate how and why such crucial information was hidden.
What was in the burn bags?
Involved in the cover-up, and to file criminal charges, if appropriate, against these people. Yet concealing China's meddling was only the beginning.
Oh, no.
The third set of documents we are releasing proves that for many years, Americans were blatantly lied to about the security of our election infrastructure, including electronic voting machines and ballot counting systems. Dishonest, almost all.
Dude, the elections were all fake.
They're easily compromised, and people within our government knew that. Tonight, we're publishing a series of previously classified U.S. intelligence community assessments and other reports proving that our government has long known these machines are extremely exposed to attack. As one assessment states, we judge that the United States adversaries, including at a minimum Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, as well as non-state groups.
Bro is so tired right now.
To compromise U.S. election infrastructure. That's unquote, but that's some statement, isn't it? Made by supposedly great patriots of our country. The document goes on to further state that, quote, we assess that centralized election-related data.
Bro, he probably got the Dookie disease.
Such as voter registration databases, poll books, and other official election websites are most vulnerable.
It feels like he's in pain, like speaking all this.
Could use this access to these systems to disrupt election processes within the United States of America.
Yeah, I mean, he's straight saying that they just had all the info and there's bomb
January
bags.
2020 to June 2026. This is a cyber threat aimed at the very heart of our democracy. Many people have questioned whether it could actually be possible to electronically manipulate vote.
Yo, and I think he's going to say that we're going to need paper ballots.
Terrible machines. Today, we are releasing documents that show the CIA obtained reporting of a specific plot to do a big number in favor of the corrupt Maduro regime in Venezuela. And that's exactly what happened, conspiring to...
He doesn't even know what the fuck he's saying.
...rig their own country's elections in 2020, and that's what they did. This reporting included precise details about methods to regime develop to digitally alter vote totals in ways that...
What the fuck does this have to do with America? Bro saying this happened in Venezuela.
This intelligence underscores why we must take urgent action to ensure that our own system can never, ever be hacked or compromised like it was in the past. The fourth set of documents reveals that even when significant evidence of fraud has been detected, it has been buried and covered up. Among the disclosures tonight are
the disclosures
detailing evidence of alleged fraud by a large-scale voter registration operation in Michigan. In 2020, Michigan State Police raided a Democrat Get Out the Vote organization, corrupt group in Muskegon.
Yo, y'all heard it. They're corrupt because they want you to get out the vote.
What they found, they were just so concerned. They couldn't believe it, actually.
They couldn't believe
that they contacted the FBI in Detroit. The documents state that some canvassers admitted to FBI agents that they signed voter registration forms in other people's names, submitted fraudulent registration for people who did not exist, and received gift cards tied to their number of applications that they produced. In other words, it was pay, play, and cheat.
Dude, Elon Musk literally paid people to vote in fucking Georgia last election.
Crimes were committed, yet the Biden Department of Justice slow-walked the investigation and killed it. Tonight, I'm asking the FBI director to ensure that the matter is fully investigated.
Kash Patel's on the job,
Department of Justice to prosecute those responsible for any crimes. Finally, to reveal just how vulnerable our elections continue to be, we are releasing the results of a stunning investigation by the Department of Homeland Security.
It's stunning.
According to the DHS review of state voter rolls and public records, They identified approximately 278,000 non-citizens who are registered to vote in federal.
Oh my God.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Since Democrat states refuse to share their voter files, the real number is actually much higher than that. Yet, even this limited analysis found more than 250,000 foreigners illegally registered to vote.
Yo, he said there's 250,000.
This reveal an election system so broken and so vulnerable that no one can possibly defend it.
Yo.
It is not defensible. Hundreds of millions of U.S. voter files are in the hands of foreign governments. Our machines and ballot counting systems are exposed to hacking and manipulation and corruption.
What's the plan, Mr.
China
Trump?
and other countries have been trying to meddle in our elections. Evidence of fraud has been buried. Hundreds of thousands of non-citizens and dead people are listed and active on the voter rolls. And
there's no evidence for any of this, and it just seems like how do you feel good just completely lying
and
every
tens of
single
millions of
sentence for
ballots
30
floating
minutes
aimlessly
straight?
through the mail. As one example of the insanity, California's recent election for mayor of LA and governor was held on June 2nd, a long time ago.
Oh no!
Just completed
Not my
a
city.
few days ago on July 10th. Think of that, much more than 1 month. Took a month to count the votes. I wonder what they were doing.
Then why the fuck did they keep the Republican in the
Third
governor's
world
race?
country. There's no third world country that has elections like we have. In a rare move, NBC and ABC Fake News have both said that they would not cover this speech. They knew what it was about because of the fact that they don't like the topic, because they know how.
It's funny because the Republican dude in the California's governor race was like, "Oh, I saw no fraud," because he's still in the race.
To continue
but we
this
only
fraud
did
for
it in
whatever
LA,
reason.
though,
They want to
apparently.
keep it going. They want to protect the radical left. They can't have a great country, and that's true. You can't have a great country without free and fair elections. Fraud like this should mean a revocation of their licenses. They use our public money.
How about we a third world country? He's the president. Like, sir, fix it.
No
then.
money. They pay nothing. All we want is honesty in our elections and honesty in reporting. They pay nothing for multi-billion-dollar assets. Great damage has been done to our country. Our elections were left vulnerable to being rigged and stolen. And
bro, you literally tried to overthrow the fucking government.
this
What are we
cannot be allowed to
talking about?
continue. Every American, whether you're a Republican, Democrat, Independent, or otherwise, should be able to agree that we deserve the most secure, honest, and fair election system anywhere in the world. Secure elections should be a partisan, we should be together. Democrats, Republicans, Independents, everybody. And it should not be a partisan issue. It should to unite us, not to divide us. This should be a cause. We should be united, not divided.
How are we supposed to be united when you're straight up saying that it's the radical left doing this?
I have revealed tonight. My administration is in the process of notifying the states whose election data was compromised by the People's Republic of China and many others. We will be working closely to mitigate any harm, and we're taking swift action to ensure that sensitive voter data is better protected so we can never be bought, we can never be hacked, and we can never watch a stolen election again. Tomorrow, the Secretary of Homeland Security will hold a briefing to outline his department's recent work confirming cyber vulnerabilities in our electronic voting systems. They are bad. We're in the process of informing governors, senators, and members of Congress of potential issues in their states. If you look at voting today, it's in such bad shape in so many states.
Currently, this dude is like lying.
And we're also committing to be working with those states and local jurisdictions to help them fix and patch known technical vulnerabilities before the midterm elections. We have very important elections.
They're trying to steal the elections.
We want those elections to be honest.
Yeah,
I've also
totally,
ordered
right?
DHS to notify every state about non-citizens on their voter rolls and direct them to remove all ineligible voters
Oh,
from
no.
the lists immediately.
Oh no!
But
this
most
is
importantly,
bad.
addressing this crisis of election security demands that Congress
is
must
bad.
pass the Save America
We
Act.
called it. He's demanding.
How easy is that to do unless you want to cheat?
The Republicans don't even want it.
Is you want to cheat because your policies are so bad and your candidates
Literally.
are so pathetic that you can't get away or can't get elected any other way. This landmark bill requires that.
Yo, they're trying to take people off the voter roll. So if you're registered to vote, make sure they didn't take you off.
Oh, please.
Especially if you're in
Photo
Georgia or
voter
Michigan
ID.
or any swing state.
All voters must provide proof
He's getting
of
real
citizenship. Are you a citizen of our country, please? And hopefully there will be no corrupt mail-in ballots, which if you watched California and so many
Oh
other
my
places,
God.
mail-in ballots are inherently corrupt. So you would have
He literally votes by mail.
mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military deployment, or travel if you're going away on
For
business
real.
or
Extreme sore
vacation.
loser. He can't even get over an L he took 6 years
The
ago.
vulnerabilities that I've mentioned. To all Americans, I ask you to pick up your phone tomorrow, call your representatives in the House and Senate, and demand that they pass the Save America Act
God.
without delay.
Why is he yelling?
That we will restore faith and confidence in our country, and we will be.
Nothing restores faith and confidence in your country like your president begging and yelling to you.
God
to
bless our
say that.
great military, and God bless America.
Yo.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so that was really something. Bro wants the Save Act passes the USS Israel military bill. Yo, it's unimaginable horrors everywhere. Every time we look, that was completely out of control. At least he didn't talk about like, murking DSA or like leftists. I mean, he kind of did. That was really odd. That was a lot to fucking unpack. I don't even know what the fuck is going on with that shit, man. What the hell? Bro was straight tweaking. But that's all I got today. I gotta go. I just had to do a quick stream. But make sure y'all sub up on the YouTube and shit. Make sure you follow. Make sure you